PMPRadio.net, man. You already know it's your boy Uncle P with my co-host.
Drea B, y'all.
Yeah, man. This is Uncomfortable Conversations, man. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Remember, man, share, like, and subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube, man. Like we got to get them subscriptions up, man. And if you're watching it on Facebook, right, do me a favor. Shoot over to YouTube. You feel me? And subscribe to our page, man. Like our page. Listen, if you help us grow, the more we can do.
Absolutely.
You feel me? The more we can do. So anyway, man, we're here today, man. Drea, how was your week? How was like from last Tuesday to this Tuesday? How was it?
It's been pretty busy. I'm a
Okay.
little exhausted today, but I'm still pressing. I'm glad to be in the studio, ready for this
Right,
this
right,
podcast tonight. It's gonna be
right.
popping.
Pulled up in this joint with a whole attitude.
You had me hot up in here. I'm
I
like,
had
it's
the heat
hot.
on. Like I'm trying to make it comfortable.
I'm a middle-aged woman.
My cousin came over here yesterday, and I don't think she's middle aged, but she was here yesterday, and we were talking about what we're doing for Giving Tuesday,
Okay.
and she was like, "It's cold." So I was upstairs in the bed, me and Jordan. Jordan's laying down, and I was like, "All right, let me go downstairs, cut the heat on."
Mm-hmm.
I know when you walk in that doorway, that heat going
That
to
heat,
bump.
yeah, it smacked me in the face.
Yeah, and that's what you need in the wintertime when you come up from the cold. You feel me? Some heat right there. So the heat is on. So I said, let me give her something, and then I'll cut it off if she says it's too hot, rather than cutting it on when you already in here and you
Right.
cold. You feel me?
I got you. My bad.
I was just trying to be,
My bad. How are you today?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm not complaining. Do I wish some things were different? Absolutely. But yeah, they're not. So you just keep moving.
We press on and we smiling through it out anyway.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do. I said I was going to do it tomorrow. My morning. If you woke up breathing, you woke up blessed. I haven't been able to do that. Just dealing with like money issues.
Right.
You feel me? Like trying to make it work.
Right.
But I had a nice conversation with my brother today. You feel me? And he let me know, that I can keep working. He's like, bro, there shouldn't be a day where you don't do what you do. And I was like, bro, like it's hard to wake up and do that. And every day, you feel me? Like every day you got to go through it. I got to write it. I got to sit down and go through it and make sure it sounds right. You feel me? I don't want to keep repeating myself.
But you make it look so effortless, like it's a one take. Like
no,
boom.
no. It's about 4 or 5 takes.
I would have never been able to tell.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Because I just put out the one. Right?
Yeah,
So
right.
No.
But you're a natural, you just flow when you talk. So I'm like,
yeah, not all the time. You feel me? Like
wow.
sometimes I don't want to talk because I got more on my mind. You feel
Got
me?
you.
And when I realize like, you feel me?
Right.
It's gonna come out on this joint. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, you don't want to have that like no bad energy. When people are watching. I get that.
I'm not trying to give anybody no bad ideas or give nobody no bad juju.
Right.
You feel me? Like too early, too late in the morning. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. You feel me? So be on the lookout for that. You feel me? I just want people to understand, man. If you woke up breathing, you woke up blessed.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And now you got to attack the day on purpose, with purpose. It has to be some motivation behind what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Constantly. I don't care what you do. I mean, you work for the trash company. You feel me? Like, just go to work. You feel me? Wake up and say, all right, yeah, I can do something else. I know that. But right now, this is what I have to do to make sure something else can be paid for.
And take pride in what you do, whatever you do.
Bro.
Take pride in that.
I was going back and forth with my man. Shout out to Will Taylor, man. He's always stoking a fire and stoking a flame. You feel me? I love him for that. But he was talking about what Barack Obama did for us as black people, and just for me, and I said that for me personally, he gave me hope, right? That I can do something other than what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like prior to Barack Obama becoming president, like I was okay doing what I was doing. I made money doing what I was doing. I made some people cry, made some people upset, but I was able to do what I wanted to do. Then I went to jail. I came home in 2008. That's the year he won. You feel me? Or was it? Yeah,
Was it? I think it was 2008.
yeah, 2008, 2008, 2012. Yeah. So but he didn't go in until 2009. You
Mm.
feel me? Right? Ain't
I believe that was around the
yeah.
time frame.
Right. So that was exciting for me. Right, to see a black man become president. Right. So understand all the things that I was thinking about at that time. I was still in the streets, but not in the streets, but still in the streets. Right, raising my children because I missed so much time with them. I didn't want to miss a whole bunch more time with them, so I was there. You feel me? In the house more than I was outside on the street. It just made me think about, what can I do? And that's when, the thought of the radio station came up, but it was never. I wasn't really able to achieve it. You feel me?
Okay.
Because I didn't really. I was a hustler, so I didn't want nobody to know or see my face. You feel me? Like,
But when you're a hustler, you gotta have the gift of gab. You gotta be a fast talker. You
eh,
gotta be able to
yeah,
shuck and jive. You
but
know.
at the same time, you feel me? Like, I always let my product speak for me. It wasn't ever me. You feel me?
I
Like, so
got you.
I wanted A1 stuff. So I never. Everybody else was buying the Nisatol. I wasn't cutting shit.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I wanted A1 product. So when I sold Coke, I wanted A1 Coke. When I
Mm-hmm.
sold weed, I wanted A1 weed. I didn't. Man, you can sell anything. You can sell. That's what you do. See, when you do that, now you gotta be talkative. Now you gotta tell everybody, oh no, 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 no. No, you know my product. It speaks for itself. I don't have to say anything. So when you call me, you get what you get, and you don't have a fit. You feel me?
Gotcha.
So at that time, I didn't really feel comfortable with having my face or being able to talk and going live. And I didn't even have a Facebook page. I didn't get a Facebook page until 2015.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never thought.
Yeah, never. 2015 is on, so it's just been 10 years now that I've been on Facebook. While people was on MySpace, I never did none of that social media stuff.
So when did you actually get comfortable with like, hey, I'm popping out. I'm a, you know,
Never. I'm still not comfortable doing it.
what?
And that's what I try to tell people all the time, bro. You look at me like I'm comfortable. I'm not, right? I'm. There's no way I ever could be. You feel me? Because I'm not saying it's anything wrong with it. It never really worked for me. Shout out to Rich Bly, man. You gotta make sure so Rich Bly has put a challenge out to all the shows
I would love to meet him too,
at the
by the
at
way.
the station. You feel me? I told Rich that. Rich Bly has put Rich Bly does the Wonderful World of Rich Bly
Yes.
on
Yes.
Mondays, right?
Mm-hmm.
7:30 we start. We're trying to get down to a certain time where we start, so it's gonna probably be 7:30.
Okay.
You feel me? And then he's put a challenge out to all the shows, all the podcasts, everyone that's here at the radio station to share everyone else's show.
Okay.
Right?
That's
Tune in.
awesome.
I ain't telling you got to tune in for the whole. Share it. Get it on where your people are at. Share it to your page. Let people know, yo, check this podcast out. It's a good. And then see what happens there, right? We tried this in the beginning of the radio station, right? And we did a good job with it.
Okay.
Got more people, got more traction, but we fallen off now. You feel me? And
Okay.
I don't want to write that in the contracts. Like, look, this is what you got to do. You got to share.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Like,
Mhm.
because everybody doesn't want to share the limelight. Everybody don't want to share the stage.
And you know what? I think about like all the shows you have. I'm probably like the least known person. Like I'm really low key, and I'm
Right.
like I look at everybody's people. I'd be like, dag, like this person is like probably well known in the community, and it's just like I would like to get to know other people from the podcast
Well,
for sure.
like so you already invited Rich. Rich, you got to come up here and do an uncomfortable conversation. You feel me? We give compliments all the time. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to have that buffet in Philly.
Is it a seafood buffet?
I don't know where it's at, but
Okay.
we're gonna do something there.
Oh,
You feel
okay.
me? I want people to. I want everybody to come out. You feel me?
I'll definitely
I'll
be
probably
out there.
bring my kids.
Okay.
You feel me?
That'd be nice.
And I can't tell you can get everything. Like what's like $40 per person. So we're
Yeah.
gonna see how much it costs, and we're gonna get everybody and make sure we get everybody that wants to show up to show up. You feel me? And just interact with each other and build with each other. Because you never know. You go into a room, you might create another podcast just by going to meet somebody else, right? Just by going to talk with somebody else. I don't have a problem with that. The radio station is that place where we can create content 24/7, bro. If we can find the people that want to do it. I really don't have a problem with
And
that.
I would love to collaborate and maybe be a guest on other people's shows. You know, yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
If you could stay up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're gonna get into this topic, man. Like I said, man, I want everybody to have a great. I want to wish everybody right to have a great rest of your week and understand, man, healing and self improvement is not the same for everybody,
Facts.
right? I know for me, um, healing recently has taken a different road than my healing before,
Okay.
right? I think 2016, 2015, when I first went to therapy, I was trying to save something that I messed up.
Hmm.
You feel me? And by not being smart enough, by not thinking about other people, I put myself first and what I needed and what I wanted, and I didn't even really receive what I wanted. Right?
Okay.
We talked about this before, right? When we were talking about why I cheated, why I did what I did. I was just trying to get around somebody that wasn't mad at me. You feel me?
Wow. That's
Like,
real. That's real accountability for
like,
your
like,
ass right there.
like my wife was mad,
Hmm.
frustrated, and it wasn't the same. You feel me? So go to the next person.
You
You
kind of
feel
was
me?
able to escape
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I
Go,
get
go
that.
to the next person. So
Hmm.
I love all my baby moms, all the mothers of my children. I'm not gonna call them baby moms. I always say that, right? But I love them because we have a child together. So I'm worried about your safety, but you can do whatever you want to do with your life. I'm not concerned with their vagina.
Right.
Right? I love their heart. You feel me? Because I know at one point you had to love me to even have a child with me.
Right.
You had to see who I truly was to even want to have a child with me. So just get back to that, right? But more than anything, healing after doing that, it was just about going in there and letting some of my issues be known.
Okay.
Healing now is about understanding what I do.
Mm.
You feel me? Like,
Understanding the why.
yeah. Why do I do what I do? And that's hard. That's everybody. I don't want to throw anybody out the window. I want to say people change what they feel as though they have to change. You feel me? Me
Hmm.
personally, I used to go out all the time. I used to want to party. Now I don't. You feel me? I rather
Gotcha.
because I have my own space. Now I'd rather stay in the house. I don't have no reason to leave. It's
Mm.
peaceful here. No
Right.
one's yelling at me. I ain't gotta buy nobody a drink or say hi to nobody. I can sit up in this drink butt naked, let the fan hit me. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
I got you.
why would I want to leave? I got everything in my refrigerator. You feel me? Like juice, drink, water. Like, there's no reason for me to go outside.
And you got your little homie Jordan.
I
You
got
know that's your
Jordan
ride
with
or
me.
die right there.
Boy, I got Jordan with me. You feel me? It's like, Dad, what's up? What we doing? You feel me? Like, right now, like, and then people always say, you don't got no car right now. I don't. My son has my car. You feel me? Like, he gotta get to school, and then you got a job. All right, cool. I'll get another car, or I'll buy him a car. But as soon as I'm able to make some money,
Right.
but people don't understand that, right? And then they look at me like, you say you healing, but you're putting yourself through more pain. I'm like, no, like I'm removing, I'm sacrificing for the greater good. The greater good for my son, the greater good for my daughter. I'm sacrificing right now, right? So it's not gonna look the way you wanted to look.
And that's okay.
I don't it's not just okay. I don't care how no one else views me. The only person that I need to be worried about the only people I need to be worried about how they view me are my children. You feel me? Because I want my children to be able to view me like Dad's a good person.
Right.
Dad loves me. You feel me?
Right.
They the only people I care about. You feel me?
Mhm.
I don't, other than that, I'm not really worried about.
You know that's a freedom and getting to that place where you like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I've been there. I've been there since I moved in this joint. I'm not since I moved in. I think it was like a couple weeks. A couple weeks later, it was like 4 or 5 weeks later, and I was in this space, and I took a shower, and I went upstairs, and I laid in the bed. It was during the heat wave.
okay, okay.
That's probably 2 or 3 months later. It was hot. Fan was on. It was still hot. Like, it was like the fan was blowing heat.
I remember those days.
And I sat up in this joint and I was like, It's my space. Like I could sacrifice going out. I could sacrifice calling people and asking people. I'm like, yeah, this is it's gonna be okay. You feel me? Like to being here by myself is boy.
Every time you growl, I'll be like, you be chilling in like the inner DMX. Did anybody ever say that? You got the growl like him?
Oh yeah, yeah. When I was upstate, you feel me? We used to do that at the door. You feel me?
Yeah, you got that on lock.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, so you always have me go. See, round and round the circles. Healing and self improvement, man. Share this live, man. One time for the one time. Andrea,
Yes.
what is healing to you?
Healing to me is pretty much just being comfortable with your decisions, your past, your present, just being in a state of like, okay, this is what it is. This is and I'm cool with it.
Right.
That's what I think healing is to me.
Healing,
Accepting.
acceptance,
Mm,
accountability.
accountability. Yep.
Right. I think I realized I was healed when I gave kudos instead of putting blame on people. Even if I know they were wrong, right? I give more. Nah, no. She definitely deserved, right? No, he definitely. Even if I know I'm wrong or they were wrong in the situation, I don't put the blame on them anymore because I know it's a 50-50 situation. So I did something in there to cause you to act that way, or I showed you something to cause you to act that way. So I have to own my shit. You feel me? And that's when healing really hit me. Like, damn. Okay, nigga.
I feel that too because it's like when you're healing, like you stop being victim. Not saying that stuff didn't happen to you that you didn't deserve, but you not like just like, oh, poor me. Like you take accountability for the shit you did.
Oh, I cheated because she cheated on me. Like she cheated first. Like that was I was always.
Right,
You
right,
feel me? Like,
right.
and then it came to a point where it was like, nah, you know what? I think I dropped the ball on trying to love her continuously. Like really trying to be there and be a husband. I was running the street. I was selling drugs. Shit, I didn't even love myself. So how could I even love you? You feel me? But I'm sorry. Now that's what I'm saying. You feel me? And me and my ex-wife have conversations all the time. You feel me? As helpful as she can be to me, she tries to be. And as helpful as I can be to her, I try to be. But,
Well, I'm gonna flip it. So I'm gonna say this. I feel like from what you said, you loved her in the best capacity that you knew how. Cause cause at the end of the day, it's like, you know, we can only do what we
know how to do.
know how to do. So you did the best in the capacity that you knew how to.
Yeah, but and when you think of marriage and you think of a partner and you think of a husband, that wasn't me.
Hmm.
Right? No shape and imagination. You feel me? Like, and so now I know who I can strive to be in the next situation. I'm not going to turn this around on her and say all women ain't shit. That's what I try to do. But it's like, no, I love women. If I say all women ain't shit, that means I don't want a woman.
So let me ask you a question.
Go
When you
ahead.
were married, did you have any couples? Not saying you should idolize or anybody, but like just somebody like, wow, their marriage is like
Yeah, my cousin,
decent.
my cousin and her husband.
Okay.
Shout out to Kenya and Cliff.
Okay.
I tried, but again, you feel me? You wanna find people who mirror you,
Mm,
and they didn't really mirror me and my wife. You feel me? Because
okay.
we went to college, but we didn't graduate. They graduated college. You feel
Okay.
me? They joined sororities and fraternities. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? They doing all that stuff. So it was like I can only go with you this far.
That's real.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of things that I didn't connect with. You feel me? To have a conversation, no problem. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like my son was down there with them, with us when I wasn't living here, going to school.
Okay.
I knew that was a good place because it just taught him about family, right? How to depend on your family. Because for real, we were fighting, we were angry, fussing. You feel me? So it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a family unit there. So I just wanted him to go and be around family, around friends, around people that you can trust and believe in. You feel me? Because you got to believe in something other than yourself. Along with believing in God
Mm-hmm.
comes family, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first commandment is who? Honor your who? your mother and your father.
Father.
That's familial.
Hmm.
You feel me? You understand that. You should honor them. You should talk to them. You should communicate with them. It wasn't there, right? So I said, all right, go down there. Because I know Kenya knew my father longer than I knew my father.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she was old enough to grab things from my dad. She's like, nah, your dad definitely used to say that. And then her father, you feel me? Like, he was my uncle. So the conversation that me and him had after my father passed away. You feel me? And then so she understands and she understood, and it was great, man. It was great to see that, and I wanted that for my son. So
And I'm glad you didn't let your ego get in your way, because some people like have opportunities for their kids, and it's just like their ego is just like, nah, I think I could do this. I think I could do it better.
I can't.
And it might be somebody that might have a skill that you don't.
I can tell my son, this is my road that I'm on right now. I own my road. I can tell him everything on my road.
Got
Things
you.
that are not on my road, I have to shift off to somebody else. And I don't have a problem with that. I've never had a problem with that because my father always taught me what you don't know how to do, somebody else knows how to do. That's why you got to link with people. He used to tell me that when I was younger. He would take me to his job and talk to different people. He's like, I know this person because this person can do this. I know that person because this person can do that. If the people that you have around you, if they're not valuable to you, if you cannot, and listen, I'm going to say this, and I want people to understand. If you're a friend and your friend cannot benefit off of you, you're not a friend. You feel me? Like, it's not benefit like I got to use you in a bad way. It's like, truly, why are you with me? Why are you standing next to me? Are you carrying my water? Am I carrying your water? You feel me? Are you carrying
That's
my
a
shoes?
different
You
perspective,
feel me?
but I
Like,
get it.
that's what friends are supposed to do.
Iron sharpens iron.
And if you're not doing that, then y'all just hanging around each other just to tear somebody else down. What benefit do you have for me? Seriously.
Wow. I get it, though.
You feel me?
I get it. I get it.
No. And then, people will take that and they'll use Fabulous when he said either you beneficial or you been official. But even if you've been official, you still have to offer something. You still have to give something to your friend. You feel me? So what do you give? Anyway, so that's healing to me. Stop accusing people of doing anything and owning my stuff. And sacrifice. Healing has a lot to do with sacrificing, bro. Like not being in the same situations, not being in the same places, people, places, and things.
I agree.
Sacrificing. Absolutely. What does healing look like to you today? And I'm not talking about, we're not talking about the social media version, right?
Right.
I'm talking about the real work. What does that look like?
Well, I think it varies from person to person.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about healing practices, but
Why not?
my stuff may be unconventional to some,
So?
but
It's your, right? It's your path.
Mhm.
And if you don't like your path, then no one can follow you. And if no one follows you, then a lot of people, because you're not the only one that thinks like you, you feel me, or feels like you feel me? Like,
So again,
please.
I'll talk
practices.
about some of my healing practices. So
Come on,
again,
I'm
I
gonna talk about
I
mine.
talk about like the healing circle. I did that. Meditation, I did that. Prayer, I did that. Another thing I did was spiritual baths. Now again, some people might be like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but if you looked up certain properties, hyssop, rue, black walnut, those are things that were used in the Bible for purification reasons. So I would bathe with that. Lavender, eucalyptus, rosemary, whip that up in the tub, do my prayers, do my affirmations. I burn sage too. I've done Reiki. I've done all types of different practices. And, being the fact that I grew up in a church, some of the things that I may do now, some people might be like, oh my God, that's a conflict of interest. But you know what? I've got to the place where I'm like, I'm comfortable with that's what works for me. That might not be for everybody.
That's what works for everybody.
But you know what?
Most of the people in church and other religions, they ain't really healed. They hide behind the Bible and throw it at you every time you ask them a question about healing or you give them a new ritual that you like to do. Like, what the hell you think we was doing when we didn't have no
I burn Palo Santo sometimes. Like these are things that
Palestine toes?
Palo Santo.
What's that?
It's like a sage.
Okay. Like
But
Palestine toes. Where you get that from? All right, my fault.
Palo Santo,
I'm sorry.
former sage. But
Right.
again, these are things that help me. But again, if I was someone that was worried about what other people thought, I've been called some things because of some of my practices.
And guess what? You just continue to keep being called those things, right? But you're healing. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so can't nobody knock it. Listen, I don't knock a person that says their healing practices is praying and going to church, right?
And I go to church too.
I'm not knocking you for that.
Mm.
Right? I don't have a problem with you praying and being Muslim. I don't have a problem with a person's personal decision for religion because religion is a personal battle. My grandma always used to tell, don't go out there telling nobody what your religion is and where you stand. Just say you believe in God. I went to Catholic church, you feel me? I went to Catholic school, you feel me? I've done it all. So it's the understanding that I have between me and my God should be a personal journey. What God speaks to you, right? It's just one, you feel me? But it's talked about in different languages and different dialects and different beliefs and different, all right, it's dirty over here, so we got to constantly make sure we're clean when we're doing this, right? Like, so for me, like you said, the healing circle, therapy is a big, that's what healing looks like to me. Going to therapy and telling the truth during therapy, not lying. You feel me? Like giving him, you're like, damn, nigga, for real, seriously, this is what we talking about today? Yeah, doc, because, I don't know. You feel me? Like what's going to happen? How's this going to work? You feel, I would love, my next relationship, in the beginning of us talking, we going to therapy. Because I need to know what the hell's going on with you. I need to know, how was your relationship with your mom? Tell the therapist about the things that upset you with your mom. Tell the therapist about the things that upset you with your dad. Oh, no, you don't want to do it? All right, then we can't do that. We can't move forward. I need people that are willing to dig. Because I'm digging.
And I'm going to tell you this. You being self aware now and on your healing journey, it's going to be more challenging to find a partner that is on that same wavelength. It's more challenging. Like it really is. I'm not even gonna
I
hold
just
you.
ordered something on Facebook that might just wipe challenges with partners right out the bed. I might not even need a female no more. You feel me? Like seriously. Like, I'm not gonna show it because that's not what we doing.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, listen. Y'all got roses and things like that. I got me a toy. I'm
Okay.
good. Like so, I need to understand that. You feel me? Like because I will continually put myself in harm's way chasing something, wanting to feel something, wanting to be with somebody. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Okay.
It's not a doll or anything like that. It's not that. It's just.
There was no judgment. We don't judge over here.
I
You
know.
know, we don't judge over here.
People probably on the line like, what you order? What you order?
No judgment over here.
Right.
We don't
Once
judge.
I get it and see if I get some, if I can get people to buy it, and if I can get some money off of it, then yeah, I'll put it out there.
No judgment.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
No judgment. No judgment.
But the healing, that's a part of healing, man. Finding that thing that can. All right, so I used to drink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about this. I have a high addiction rate to things.
Okay.
Right? I was addicted to weed, to cocaine, to marijuana, to wet. You feel me? Like that's what I smoked every day.
What gave you the best high?
I used to combine all three.
All three.
Yeah. They call them three time loser.
Yeah.
I mean, weed, cocaine, and wet. Put it all on the blunt, roll it up.
How long did it take you to come down from that high?
Oh man, I don't even know if I ever came down. Like literally, because sometimes we would have we'd be sitting there smoking. It'd be a bunch of bro, and that's why people graduated. You feel me? That's why people started snorting cocaine and smoking cocaine. And people see once you get to a certain level, you like I can't get no higher. I'm like shit. I'm cool right here. Like what the fuck I need to go somewhere else for? I think that was my abandonment issues too. Like I don't want to go into the next room. I'm cool right here.
But at least you know, like your personality. Like, all right, I have a addictive personality, so I
Absolutely.
know
Right?
I need to fall back on some stuff.
Pleasure, sex, chased it, came home. That's what's going on. Come on. You feel me? It was running from one burning building to another, to a point where I got a whole cul-de-sac of burning buildings around me, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do this no more.
But now it's like, with that being said, where's the thrill? Like when be intimate with somebody, like if you done it all, you done seen it all, it's like nothing really tickles your fancy.
A
That's what
lot,
I would think.
a lot of things tickle my fancy. My thing is I've always been a pleaser.
Okay.
You feel me? So I like to suck. I like to lick. I like to. You feel me? So
Hmm.
I flip you over,
Okay.
head to toe to head. You feel me? Like
My God.
it really doesn't matter to me. Like you nasty, you gonna put I put everything in my mouth except no homo. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
but I yeah, come on, let's go.
All right. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem. You feel me? So you said nothing. It will continue to tickle my fancy because that's what I like. Now, do I want my woman to want the same? Absolutely. So we will never have a dull moment. You want to bring some toys in? All right, come on, let's go. You ain't putting nothing in my butt though.
But I'm just thinking because, like, if you're on this new journey, mental stimulation probably matters more to you now. Am I wrong or am I right?
You know what happens when you get a smart woman?
I
You get a
want to
whole
hear
bunch of
this.
smart answers.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just don't. I don't have time to be trying to figure out everything. And
Oh, okay.
I don't mind the smart woman. I don't mind mental stimulation, but I don't. I'm not going. I'm not going to knock the females that are a little.
I kind of considered you a little intellectual. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought,
Don't do that.
oh,
Don't do that.
okay. I guess I gave you too much credit.
Yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
bad.
Way too much credit. You gotta get to know me. You feel me?
Okay.
Get to give
Okay.
me credit for being smart and stuff like that. You
Okay.
feel me? No, I don't. I don't. I am looking for. I guess that's my problem now. You feel me? That's the issue. I wasn't looking because when I was running the street, I couldn't have somebody that was an intellectual female.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That didn't add up for me. You
Right.
feel me? Now it's like, you're not out there no more. Why you keep trying to date these females that are thugs for real, for real? You feel
Wow.
me?
Thugs, though?
Yeah,
You was dealing with thugs?
fighters, boy. That-
I can't see it, but okay.
Why can't you see it? I
The
can't.
version of you I met
Right.
is just, it's hard to,
Believe what?
that you,
What?
that you, I don't know. I can only go based off of how I, like, met you. Like,
Gunshots, cigarette burns. You feel me?
what?
Cuts, slashes.
I would have
I don't know.
never
I
thought.
just like to tame, or think I could tame the savage beast. Maybe that's what it is. But I can't. I
Okay.
understand that now. So I'm
Okay.
just like I don't even have the energy for none of that.
Okay.
I don't.
Let's not get
Yeah,
sidetracked.
yeah. 2025, man. I am healing, right? And self-improvement is on the list. How do you know when you've actually healed versus when you've just gotten used to the pain?
When you stop repeating cycles, negative cycles,
Mm.
that's what was the game changer for me.
I was chasing my tail for a long time,
Okay.
running around in circles, right? Um, and I broke this down with my cousin last time we were talking. I said when you're lost, you're driving and you ride past a gas station, you're like, yo, we passed this already. You feel me?
Right.
And it was like so many times I passed a gas station, I'm looking at it, I ain't paying it no mind. Like,
Right. Damn, how many times we done circle this block?
check it out. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put an X right here on the wall.
Okay.
That way I know if I pass this gas station or not. Come back past. Yo, I passed this. Nah, 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 nah. Let's go straight. You feel me? Nah, 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 nah. We ain't pass it. We good. My inner self saying, nah, this ain't. You feel me? Because the inner self likes it. You feel me? Like the person inside of you likes to go around, 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 keep because he's becoming used to patterns and
Hey.
he's cool with making it fit. You feel me? But when you realize it and you see it, you're like, yo, bro, like we came through here already. Now y'all battling each other. You feel me? And it's like, all right, we'll do it one more time,
You versus you.
bro. It's always that's all it will ever be.
Mm.
I don't compete with nobody out here outside in the real world. I don't do that competition. I like for us to work together. But I had to get over the me versus me. I had to fight the you versus. I had to look in the mirror and tell myself I was great, bro. Like I'm good. Like what are you talking about? Like you're doing the best thing you possibly could. You're doing the best job, bro. This is what you have. What you don't have, don't even think about it.
Mm.
So it was very hard for me to stop doing that. It was very hard for that whirlwind to cease because it kept going. You feel me? And what would throw me off? It'd be a different chick.
Mm.
You feel me? It's a new woman. A new oh. And it's like, no, you still going around in circles. So once I realized that, and I started going straight, I started to realize, who I was.
But I also think when you heal too, what you were attracted to before it changes. And I always throw this in like on the show to see, how far along have you got in your journey? Because I'd be like, are you attracted to the same things that you were attracted to before?
And I told you, like, I will always be attracted to that. Like, that's not something that I'm a man. Women are more inclined to be attracted to something new. Men, we're hunters. I like buffalo. I'm always gonna go after buffalo. You can't get me to chase a deer. Unless that deer comes to me. It says, hey, look, you wanna bite my leg? Then it's like, let me try. Oh, I like deer. Now I'm hunting deer.
So I want to be clear.
Go ahead.
So like say for instance, back in the day you liked really like loud women, just for example. So
Right.
you still like loud women. Is that a preference?
Loud, loud, loud women were never really my preference.
Oh.
Right? They just got loud in our relationship. You feel me?
Okay.
Right? But loud women was never really my preference. A strong woman was. Right? And what is strength?
I was about to ask you that.
Right? A lot of people say, all right, what's a strong woman? A strong woman is a woman that is capable of letting you know when she can't handle something. It takes strength to be able to say, yo, I can't do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a strong woman to me, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, those are the women that I tend to go after.
Okay.
Or tend to communicate with.
Gotcha.
Right.
Now I'm thinking about because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not attracted to the things I used to be attracted to at all.
And why not?
Because it's not appealing anymore.
And why is it not appealing?
Because I realized those relationships and people were based off of my wounds. And I no longer have those wounds. So I don't no longer have the desire for those things.
Yeah.
That's why I always ask you that question.
I mean, and we've said this, we've had this conversation a couple times, right? And it's remained the same.
Touche.
Did it change?
No.
Let me know if it did.
Nope.
You feel me? I just know I'm a man. You can't switch it up and a new thing come and hunt you because I'm not being hunted by anything. And if I am being hunted by somebody, please let me know. You feel me? If you like me, just say you like me. You feel me? And don't stand around smiling at me and looking and being nice. Like I don't know. But I'm hunting, and right now I'm not.
You don't know.
I've hung my. No, I don't.
You street smart, Pierre. Stop.
I don't.
Stop, Pierre.
Check this out. Women tend to know more than I do about other women liking me. I don't pay that shit no mind. I don't.
Okay.
Right? I think maybe I'm blind to that. I'm just think you being nice. I just think you a nice person. Like I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Unless you tell me. Now I know because I've done that a few times. As a man, I've oh man, yeah, she like me. and I
And you
say
kind of
something.
fumble like you like, oh, X, you just be nice.
Yeah, and
So
then you
I get
find
that. I get
you feel
that.
okay. All right,
I get
you
that.
ain't really. Oh
I
no,
I
Pierre,
get that.
you're nice. Maybe we should just be friends. You know how many times I heard that? So guess what? I'm good. Never do I ever take a person, but you gotta say it out your mouth. Yo, I really like you. You feel me? And I
Hmm.
want to get to know you. Okay, all right, cool. Now we can have some
So
conversation.
I get that because like I'm overall you know, cool person and I get that because
Mm,
some people I had to be like, nah, it's not like that, but
mm,
you nice, yeah, I get that, I get
mm, mm. Ish, what's up, Ish? What's going on, man? I hear you about to start a podcast, man. You should come and talk to me. Let's get that done. But yeah, like, what role does forgiveness play in your healing? Like forgiving,
it's everything. And first of all, you have to be able to forgive yourself first before you can forgive anybody else.
especially forgiving yourself. We was gonna talk about that, but go ahead.
Yeah, like forgive yourself for making that poor choice.
Mm.
Forgive yourself for even holding that grudge from that person that pissed you off or hurt your feelings. Like, man, that's the whole topic for another day.
Yes, yes, it is. But that's how you know who you are when you're capable of forgiving yourself.
Mm,
You're capable of saying, you know what, I messed that up, and you're taking ownership. Ownership solves about 90% of our issues. Like, what did I play in this?
mm-hmm,
You feel me? Like,
mm-hmm,
if I removed myself, what would have happened?
mm.
Oh, it wouldn't have happened. You feel me? If I had said how I felt, would we have gotten this far? Damn, I should. That's why I say it's important to have these honest conversations, these uncomfortable conversations with your partner before things get too bad to the point where you got to jump out the window.
Facts. And you know what? Like, I feel like I really began healing when I was like, yo, I'm not mad at certain people no more. Like, I'm not mad about whatever happened, no matter what you did to me. I don't care anymore. Like, some things I thought I was going to go to my grave being mad
Mm,
about.
absolutely.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't. I forgive myself for everything. You feel me? Like everything that I've ever done. You feel me? And
As you should.
I also take ownership in a lot of things that people accuse me of doing. It's like,
Mm,
yo, like I didn't know, but when I apologize, I mean that shit. Like I'm sorry. Like this is my brain don't work like how your brain works. So
right.
of course you'll see my wrong as like one of the worst sins in the world. And it's like, yeah, I didn't know. Like you gotta talk. Did you ever say that that's how you felt? No. How am I supposed to know? If you don't say how you felt, how am I supposed to know? If you didn't say you wanted it, how am I supposed to know?
See, Pierre, let me just say this.
Go
When I
ahead.
first met you, I felt like you were like the gentle giant. I didn't know you from a can of paint,
Right.
but I was like, okay, when I went on the show, I was like, yeah, he got a little rough exterior, but I'm like, behind that rough exterior, he's a good person.
Right.
I was like, he's probably a gentle giant,
Right.
and I still think of you
Right. I don't know. You throwing shots at me?
that way. No, that's actually a compliment.
Okay. See, I don't
Learn
know.
to take compliments,
I don't
Pierre. We
I,
didn't talked
I don't know.
about
What
this
you mean I'm a
before.
gentle giant? What you trying to say? Nah, seriously.
Oh, every time I try to give you a compliment, you always deter.
No,
I'm gonna
because
stop. I'm gonna stop giving compliments.
like compliments are a double edged sword nowadays. You never know when somebody's, you feel me? Like somebody got an ulterior motive behind saying
We've
I'm a
already
gentle
had this
giant.
conversation.
I know
I'm
we
one of
have.
those people that you ain't got to worry about that.
I know. I appreciate it. I told you it takes a while to heal. Not healed.
You can't
When
heal
I
what you don't reveal.
can't heal what you don't reveal. But when I say I'm healing, I am in the process of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Losing my mother. Now, me and my mom had a great relationship, but it wasn't a relationship that I wanted to have with her.
Okay.
You feel me? When my father passed away, that took a lot out of my mom, bro. A lot of gas. You feel me? And she wrote. I was just reading my. I got a pardon
Okay.
for the state of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Prayerfully, everything works the
We
way it's
claiming
supposed
it.
to work.
We claiming it.
We
We
claiming
claiming
that.
it.
But and she wrote me a letter, and I was just going through everything. And I
Wow.
was reading, and I was like, wow. And she took ownership over not us not going to therapy and talking.
Wow.
as a family should.
Wow.
And she said, you know, this is a great young man, right? He wants more for me than I want for myself.
Mm.
And he loves me, right? But he forgot how to love himself.
Wow.
And when I read that letter in 2020, it focused me a little bit more, right? And allowed me to continue doing what I was doing. I was working for the DA. Bunch of people say, "Oh man, he's a snitch." I ain't never snitch on nobody in my life. You feel me? Like anything that I've ever done, I've took all my charges, no problem. You feel me? Like, but it's like, damn. Her words just motivated me to want to continue doing what I was doing. But I think about the therapy part, right? Going to therapy as a family and communicating and being able to say all the things and then the arguments we used to have and the fussing and all that stuff. So I'm healing from not being able to tell my mom, even though I talked to her the night before she passed away and I
Mm.
told her I loved her and all that good stuff, you feel me? From not being able to continue that relationship
Mm.
and to allow that to grow. And I feel like I kind of dropped the ball. You feel me? And when I explain to people how I feel, especially to my therapist, when I tell them like I feel like guilty almost. You feel me? Because
Mm.
I had my kids that weekend, and we could have stopped by and they could have seen their grandma. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and we didn't. So it's like, damn. Then I got Janai, who my mother loved. You feel me? Like,
Mm.
and she's hurting over it. You feel me? So it's just like, did I mess that up? Did I? So healing all of that, it takes. Not that it's robbing me of anything, but it takes a lot to keep moving forward.
But you have to give yourself grace. And like I have said that since my grandmother is deceased and I don't have a relationship with my mom, I have to mother myself. You might have to father yourself. You have to give yourself grace because I feel like you hold things that you was never meant to carry. Some things you were never certain things that was put on you you were never meant to carry, but you still tried to carry it anyway. And that's tough.
It is. It is. And I think that's the duty of a man though, to carry that. That's the duty of a man. Like your pack will always be full. There's never a moment where your pack won't be full. There's
Why
never.
does that have to be the norm
I
though?
don't know,
It,
but that's just how it works. That's why I say a man is supposed to meet a female, right? A woman to help him along his journey. A helpmate. It says it in the Bible. A helpmate, not a prisoner, not a servant, not a slave, but a helpmate. Someone to refortify him when he comes in from the battle, bro. Because it's a battle out here, especially for black men. To go out here in this community and be torn down and be talked about and then go back in the house and you gotta deal with the same shit. It's like fuck.
but this is why you have to choose wisely, and this is why friendship is important before intimacy.
This is why it's important to talk about these things before we even have intimacy.
Exactly.
Before I even stick this thing in you, and I know what's gonna happen when it go in you. You gonna you want me to stick around? So can we talk first? Can we have a conversation? Even though I'm getting older and
Stop.
it don't
Stop.
it don't.
Stop.
Forgiving yourself is the hardest part because you got to look at the damage and still see worth.
Mm.
That's real healing. Forgiving yourself, bro.
You have to believe that you're worthy too of like forgiveness.
Mm.
You have to be able to believe that even when you're in a tough situation, I'm going to get out of this bad situation. I'm going to have better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to have the love of my life. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to have a better relationship with my kids.
Mm.
I'm going to have the things that I desire. You have to sometimes fake it till you make it. You got to psych yourself out to believe like, yo, no matter what my circumstances look like right now, this shit is going to work. Shit is not going to always be fucked up for me.
No, it's
That's
not.
what I had to do for myself.
Would you call that hope?
Hope. Yeah.
Like, And that's what I was talking about. That's what Barack Obama did for me. He gave me hope that I could be different, right? That I could do different. That I could acquire money differently than I'm acquiring it right now.
But the shit though, like, and again, I'll say
I
a
don't
little.
care what he did for nobody else.
I'll say a little bit of stuff like I look back like I used to write down in bullet points the shit that I desired, the shit I wanted to get rid of, the shit I wanted to heal from. I wrote it down in journals and books and books and books, and I used to write and write and write. I strongly believe in manifestation. Like, you can really write and make some shit pop if you really believe. I really believe that.
I'm not even gonna doubt that because, like I said, my therapist told me to go. I have at least 4 or 5 journals upstairs, bro. Like, it's like every time I go into a bookstore, I buy a journal. It's like, why am I buying another journal when I got one? You feel me? But it's different stages for everything. And so this is when we come to our journal prompt, right?
Okay.
We gonna get into.
We just was all over the place today.
And listen, we gonna stay all over the place because we got different. Like, this is the healing journal prompt, right?
Okay.
What part of me still needs to hear the words "I forgive you"? In your journal, you need to write this down, and then write down the parts in your life where you need to hear it, and then tell yourself that. You feel me? Like, I needed to hear "I forgive you" when I went to jail. You feel me? Like, nobody ever told me, yo, I understood that. You feel me? And I forgive you for leaving. My kids were too young to say it. You feel me? My wife was we were too detached to even have a conversation like that. But I read it in my pardon letters.
Wow.
You feel me? Like, and
that had to be emotional.
It was for my sister. Man, I sat up there and cried for like.
I know you was balling.
And I already read these letters. Like, I've already read them. In 2020, I read them.
But it hit different in the space that you're in now. Definitely hits different.
Completely different. The journey of self-improvement, man. Listen, growth don't come with applause.
Hell no.
And sometimes you gotta clap for your fucking self.
I clap for myself all the time.
Every fucking day. People love the results, but never the process.
Shit. Tell them.
Right? Self-improvement is choosing discipline over distractions every day. Right? Discipline over distractions every day. It's hard. And I'm not going to tell you it's easy because it's not.
Because it's not.
Right? To have discipline in your life, to pick it up and use it and apply it to whatever the fuck you're doing now is hard.
It's hard as hell.
Distractions are easy.
So easy.
You could pick up a bottle of whiskey, or you could grab a blunt and a Dutch and smoke. You can grab a pack of cigarettes. You can turn on some porn. Distractions are easy. You can find a girl. You can find a boy. You can do whatever. You feel me? Distractions are easy, but discipline is hard work, and hard work is more rewarding than the easy work.
And I'm proud of you for that because I can tell your discipline is, it's getting stronger and stronger.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
I think I met you. My discipline was like at a 10, and this is in 1,000. My discipline was at a 10, like literally, because like if she walked in right, and she looked at me and was like, "What's up?" It was over. It was a wrap.
At what point were you just like, "Nah, I can't do that shit no more"?
Now I'm not even in those spaces to even look at anybody. I'm in the house. Sometimes you need that. Need that security, that veil in front of your
DMs
eyes.
still work. Texts still work. FaceTime still work. Don't think you exempt.
Hold on. There's nobody DMing me. There's nobody FaceTiming me. There's nobody like talking to me and even trying to have a conversation with me because I've already, to a point, I'm too above. You know what I'm saying? And females like to be chased.
You ain't on that type time. I get that. I get that.
I will not chase you around the block. We have a conversation. Hi, how you doing? What's your name? Oh, my name is. I'm single. Oh, I'm single. Oh, all right, let's have a conversation. I'm not asking you to chase me, but I am asking you to give me the same energy back. If I gotta text you every day, I gotta say good morning every day, I'm gonna do that for a week. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Really?
Yep, a week. Then Monday, I ain't gonna text you. If you don't text me, good morning. When you wake up, you ain't for me. You ain't for me. It's just that simple. A week. That's all you're gonna get 7 strong days. Good morning every morning, and then on that 8th day, I'm not gonna text.
Damn.
And if you don't text me, then I know it ain't for real. All you got to do is text me once, and then I continue to text thread from there because you showed you care. I give you 7 straight days. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Oh, good morning. How are you? Oh, good morning. Oh, I hope you have a great day. Have a wonderful day. One day I don't text and you don't text me. You ain't really thinking about me.
Touche.
I was thinking about you because I did it on purpose. You ain't thinking about me because you just like, oh, he ain't text me.
Well, can I say something?
Go
Before
ahead.
I was in a relationship, I'm going to tell on myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
My abandonment wounds had me so paranoid that I did not want to take initiative and initiate like contact with a guy because I kept on thinking like I know how it feels to be rejected. I know how it feels to chase after something and reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out, and no response. So that would stop me. Those, and again, this has nothing to do with dating, but my abandonment wounds alone would be like, oh fuck, my own fucking mom can ignore me. This nigga can ignore me right over here. I ain't putting myself in that position. So if he don't text me first, shit.
And then you went to therapy.
And I went to therapy.
So the moral of that story
But
is,
it still took me a long time.
but you went to therapy.
Yeah.
And you were able to, even though it took you a long
A
time.
long ass time, Pierre.
Even though it took you a long time, look at where you're at now. Right?
Yeah, but
nobody promised you to be able to go through what you've gone through, to admit who you are. Right? It takes a lot of fucking strength, and sometimes we get caught up in shit that it's the weeds. It's the weeds where we at. Right? We go in there, we get to talking about revealing. What revealing does is put you in a place that's beyond where you stand right now. It's way back here, and you see yourself moving. You're like, oh yeah, he doing that. Okay, all right, that's cool. You feel me? But to catch up to you, you gotta run, and it takes a while, bro. You be running, you trip. Oh damn, what was that? When you look down, you lose sight of who's in front of you. That the person that's in front of you is me right now. I'm watching me, so I'm cool. When the person that I'm trying to heal from lose sight of me, now I'm right back to doing what I was doing before. You feel me? Now I'm right back to drinking. Now I'm right back to playing. I did that at the radio station. Went to therapy, tried to fix myself, started a relationship, went to therapy with the person. It didn't work. She got to talking crazy. I got to feeling some type way. You're mad at me, I'm running. Not realizing. You feel me? Like, it's weeds back there.
And now you're not running no more. You standing 10 toes down like this is what it is.
Because I have the things that I feel a man you should always have your own. You should always have your own space. You got your own space. You can heal inside. You can't heal if you in space with somebody else. You can't heal if people always up in your motherfucking room, your space, your energy. I'm not just talking about the room in mom house. I'm talking about your own room. Get a 1-bedroom apartment. Start small. You can grow that. It can grow. Grow into a 2-bedroom. You feel me? But what you need 2 bedrooms for?
Thank you for that, Pierre. I didn't even look at it from that way.
We be struggling. All of us do. And I just want people to know that I struggle with you. I'm not talking this from a person that's 100% fixed and healed and 100% on self-improvement. No, shit, I'm still working.
Me too. I'm still working too.
So I don't have a problem with being in a relationship with someone that wants to work, wants to have these uncomfortable conversations, that wants to sit down and mark down, all right, what we doing on this day? What you got going on? You want to sit and have a conversation about planning day. I need you to be spontaneous and just take me out. Yeah, that comes after when I have time to do that. I don't have time to do that right now. I'm building something. You want to come sit with me and help me build it? Yeah, baby, I got you. See? All right, now I know. I can't lose that.
Right.
You got to give me something that I don't want to lose.
That's true.
Because if you're not giving me something that I don't want to lose, the yelling, the fussing, the screaming, the hollering, boy, I'm out.
You getting track star.
You can have the best in the world. You can have the most money. You can do it. I'm out.
I understand.
Right? So, healing takes sacrifice. Healing takes time.
Mm.
Healing takes love. Healing takes forgiveness,
Patience.
patience. How do you stay consistent with growth when no one is clapping for you?
I'll answer that because I
Hmm.
feel like I am my own competition. So I'm always, every day I get up, whether the day starts off a little rocky or it starts off good, I'm always thinking about what can I do better? How can I do better?
Mm,
What's the next goal?
mm,
So I'm always thinking like, what can I do better?
right.
Yeah, period.
For me, I don't know. I really, I'm not gonna say my sister. Me and my sister have we've it's my blood sister. We refortified our relationship.
That's
You feel
awesome.
me? Because we understand it's just us.
I love that for you.
You feel me? So there's no one not never clapping for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I wanted her to understand that. Like, we have to do this. Like, if you have an issue, you have to call me. Whether you think I can solve it or not, you have to call me. We have to talk about it. You have to talk it out instead of doing it on your own. If I have an issue, I have to call you
Hmm.
and share it with you and check on you.
And I've adopted you too. I don't have any siblings.
Right. Cool. You adopted me?
Yes,
Oh shit. Well, you can give me some money when you. Like,
I
no.
am.
No. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But that's what we have to do because our mother and our father are gone.
Mm.
Our grandparents are gone.
Wow.
So we got aunts on my father's side and uncles on my father's side, but they Haitian, and
It's different.
it's
different.
it's a completely
Yeah.
different
Mhm.
situation. You
Yeah,
feel
for
me?
sure.
Like,
For sure.
now if we grew up with them, that would have been different,
Different.
but we didn't.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah.
I called my uncle. I check on him. You feel
Okay.
me? Because I told him, I said, I'm here. I know what it feels like. You feel me? Like, not at your age, because I'm not your age, but
Right. Right.
I
Right.
know
Right.
what it feels like to lose somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, I lost my father. I lost my mother, and he lost his father. So then I lost my grandfather. So it's like, oh fuck, shit.
You had like back to back deaths.
Yeah, it was my mom, my cousin, my favorite cousin. Like, this was the woman that showed me how to hustle. That put me in connections with a lot of different people.
Mm.
You feel me? This was my favorite cousin. You feel me? And when I say favorite cousin, it has nothing to do with my god sister. You feel me?
Mm.
She's different. That's my sister, but this was my cousin. I could call her on the phone. She'd be like, "Yeah," like she held my work. She held my money. You feel me? Like, I
Right.
could trust her.
Yeah, that's major.
You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it was always crazy between me and her. But um, and my grandfather, my godmother's grandmother, so my great godmother,
Mm.
great grand godmother, however it goes, and then my aunt, my mother's sister.
Wow.
You feel me? And at my mom's funeral, she was saying, she was crying. She said, "It's supposed to be me. It's supposed to
Oh.
be me." And it's just like fucking shit. Like, but even in that, you feel me? I had to hit her grandson up and talk to him. I said, "Cuz we family, bro. You lost your mother. Your father was locked up. He just came home.
Mm.
You feel me? That's a blessing. You feel me? And you lose your grandmother. So I know you're dealing with some shit. And there's
Mm-hmm.
some issues inside of that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, but call me, because I love you. Like, literally. Big cuz, love you. I've never not loved you. Ever since you was little, I was trying to protect you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love you. I'm here. Call me. Talk to me. You feel me? Like, my mother isn't here for you either anymore. So you need to talk to somebody. Um, but, it is what it is. Uh, what's one habit you had to break to become a better version of yourself?
One, just one.
Yeah.
Okay. Self sabotage.
Accountability. I had to stop running from it.
Mm.
Like I said, I was running. So somebody said, "Hey, you did." Like, where the fuck that nigga go? I'm going. I ain't got time for that. It's not making me any money. Why am I gonna be accountable to that? Because you feel some type way? Like, same thing everybody say to me now. You feel me? When I try to hold them accountable, it's the same thing I was saying then. Like, okay, Oh, all right, I get it now.
Now you making me think. Like I think about some of my like therapy sessions back in the day, and I could always like counter blame somebody. If somebody
Hmm.
say I did this, well you did this. I say you did one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Like I'm unloading the clip on you,
Right.
but it did not negate that I still did what I did. So I had to stop doing that too. So I'm
Hmm.
on that. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, you right, you
Own your
right.
shit.
On my shit.
Own your shit, bro.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, I didn't know. And that hurt your feelings? I didn't know that hurt your feelings. And you don't have to say why. You just say, I didn't even think you were paying me any attention.
See, and that's the thing I had to get to the point where it's like when my feelings got hurt, everybody else feelings just went out the window.
Mm,
Like it was like, yeah,
mm,
I that's not a good thing, but I'm just being real.
mm.
And I hurt a lot of people feelings because I'm like, I'm unloading the clip. You hurt
Right.
my feelings?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hurt yours twice as bad. I had to pray about that. I had to do a lot of therapy about
Yeah. And listen. Therapy ain't to beat you down, bro. It's really to build you up. And too many people just run from who they are for real,
that.
for real. You feel
True.
me? And they feel like that armor that they've built up over the years protects them when it really doesn't. It's spiky and it's hurting. It's even hurting your kids, bro.
Mm.
Like, cause you pull your kids in all the time to hug them and talk to them, and you got spikes on them, bro. And you piercing them, bro, every fucking time. Now their skin develops, gets hard like yours.
That's real,
And
man.
then they get to giving out the same shit that you was giving out. Then they get to do the same things, and you're like, "Fuck, I fucked this up." And it's too late then, because they already in their mood of doing things. So how they do things is gonna be how they're gonna do things until they realize they gotta stop. And I'm like, "Damn,
Hmm.
why you always nitpicking?" I'm like, "Okay, all
So
right,
the cost of changing is
bro,
not changing is too much, and then
bro,
they like, okay, now I gotta do something
I
different.
gotta do something." Right? Do you think healing ever stops, or does it just evolve as we do?
I think it just evolves as we do. Just like I've done so much work, but it's still shit I need to work on. I think healing is like a ongoing
It's
process, an
linear.
ongoing
It'll
journey.
never stop.
Yeah, never stop.
It'll never stop. Right.
Can't stop, won't
Right,
stop.
right, right. But you have to understand that. And you have to
Mhm.
continue to try to walk with that.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like,
Mhm.
let's have this conversation. Listen, I'm super sensitive to my mother and who she was.
Mhm.
Right. So, and I love my grandmother so much that I will never hit a female. Man, I've been spit on. I've been cut. I've been,
Spit.
yeah.
See, that's just a different level of disrespect. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know if hitting or spitting is worse. I was think spitting is worse
No,
to me.
I've been spit on. I've been not stabbed, but cut. You feel me? I've had tires busted, windows popped, windows
The
tires popped,
fuck.
windows busted. You feel me? Um, money burned,
Fuck.
clothes bleached.
Oh hell no.
But my thing was like that's it. Like that's it. There is no more. You feel me? Like you will. These are all different people. You feel me? So you will not get another opportunity to fuck with me. Now, the petty, the fighting and the scratching and all that stuff, that's cool. You feel me? Like, but yeah. The spit and the stab, no, you ain't getting that. You'll never get another chance with that with me. But that's life.
Hmm.
Keep moving. Real growth ain't becoming somebody new. It's about unbecoming who you had to be just to survive.
Facts.
And I'm not surviving anymore.
Yeah, unlearning stuff can be a
It
bitch.
can be, especially if you have people around you that are not comfortable with the fact that you're
Evolving.
becoming someone new.
Mm.
What you
You think
mean?
you better?
No, I don't think I'm better. I just think I'm looking at life differently.
But sometimes you are better.
No, I'm not better than them. I'm
Not
looking
better.
at life differently, which would include me growing. I would love for you to join me, but it's going to take for you to grow the fuck up to join me. You can't join me being a 14-year-old boy, little boy.
Oh boy.
You feel me? Like you got to join me up here with the 45-year-old men and understand you got to stop playing. But everybody not for that. Everybody want to continue to play. I'm not blaming anybody. I don't do that anymore. I will sit and no, give me something to drink, and I'll be in the house all day because I'm here all day. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to show up and do it for what? Especially if I realize that Y'all niggas ain't calling it. If you invite me out, I'll show up.
Okay.
But I'm not just going to pop bullshit. Go to therapy. Can't.
You can't hear what y'all don't reveal,
Yeah,
y'all.
so you better get to revealing it and trying to fix it. Sometimes we outgrow the mask before we outgrow the moment.
Ooh.
Sometimes we outgrow the mask before we outgrow the moment. And
Damn.
that sometimes that keeps you.
That's deep.
Listen, that keeps you in the situation, right? You can outgrow the mask, and you're like, nah, but I'm comfortable here. Right? It don't even cover you. You still wearing a kindergarten face mask. You got a kindergarten. What was that movie? I can't even think of the movie, but he had a mask on, but it didn't even cover his whole face. He had the joint on since he was a kid.
Wow.
You feel me? Like it's not covering your face anymore. So you know.
Mm.
You got to
That's a
keep
good
moving.
analogy.
You
Wow.
got to keep moving. Journal prompt. What version of myself am I ready to release? And what version am I committed to becoming, even in silence? Even in silence. What version of myself am I ready to release? I'm ready to release the liar, the cheater, the drug dealer, um, the manipulator that they call me. They say I'm a hell of a manipulator. I didn't know because I ain't never got nobody to do nothing for me. You feel me? We're doing this for us. Like I'm not doing it, but um, and what version am I committed to becoming, even in silence? I'm committed to being a better father. I'm committed to being a better listener. I'm committed to being a better communicator. You feel me? The healing part of me, I want to share that. I don't want to keep that to myself. You feel me? But I can't share it if you're not giving me somebody to share it with. If you're going to come to me with drama and hostility, that's what you're going to get back. Whatever you putting in is what you get back. If you putting in nothing but love and appreciation and admiration and help and hope and all that, I'm going to get that shit right back. But if you putting in fire and brimstone and boy, you going to get a volcano. Now you frustrated. Why you always got to talk to me like that? Because that's how you talk to me?
So you know what I'm committed to?
Wow.
I'm committed to being the highest and best version of myself. I am committed to helping others, be better and heal. I am committed to one day being a wife again.
One day being a wife again.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I got to commit to one day being a husband again. Ain't a bad look, though.
No.
Anyway. What's the hardest truth you had to accept about yourself to move forward?
That I played victim too much in certain situations. Like I would be so caught up in my emotions about certain things, and I'm like, "But girl, you did that.
Mm.
You did that too. You was the red flag too." Like that was tough. And in therapy, sometimes I want to fight my therapist, but I love her. I love her. I love my therapist, but I want to fight her sometimes because the accountability, she would really stick it to me bad, but in a good way. But it
You
was
needed it.
yeah. But at that time, I don't think I was ready
Receiving
to
it.
really
Right. Receive it. Right.
yeah.
And that's true. You feel me? That's why I say, if you have therapists and you only went to see your therapist 4 times, you're not nowhere near healing, right? It takes a true, like, and I had to go intensive therapy where the therapist was just yelling at me, bro. You feel me? Like telling me everything. I had to fill out this whole, it was like a 4 page, you feel me? Like questions and answers, you feel me? And in the beginning, it started out with the objective to fill out this form is to tell me more about you,
Mm-hmm.
so I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If I would have did that first, went to that therapy first, I wouldn't have said none of the stuff that I ended up saying. But I told her how I was a cheater. How I lied. You feel me? How it still haunted me to this day, where different situations still occur because I'm okay with it. You feel me? Or because I felt like I needed help. You feel me? Like I didn't have any money to pay it. So, if you're gonna give it to me, all right, cool. You can stick around, you can help. You feel me? Like no problem. But I feel like, when my mom passed away, that's when I went that's when I had the intense therapy. So I was like, my mom just passed away. You feel me? And me and her relationship wasn't good. But we she loved me.
Mhm.
I loved her.
Mhm.
But it was a lot of trauma from my dad passing away when I was younger. You feel me? And taking a part of her with him when he left. You feel me? So it was just like when I said, "Boy, grow the fuck up." Like I was like, "Bitch, you do."
You know what? Now you're making me want to share something about my therapy journey. I had the same therapist from 2011
Mhm.
to April of 2024, the same therapist. And I feel like I was kind of codependent because she was there for my
Mhm.
counseling, my marriage counseling, after marriage counseling, childhood wounds. She was there through all of those stages. So in 2024, I said, she has taken me as far as I can go.
Right.
I've gotten all the tools I could get from her.
Right.
And when I said, "Hey, I think I'm ready to fly on my own," I was so nervous because I always could call her and be like, no matter how many clients she had, I'm like, "Yo, I need to get back on your books." But I said in 2024, I can do this. And I've been flying solo
Come on.
since then,
Come on.
April 2024.
Ain't nothing
Yep.
wrong with flying solo,
Hmm.
but you got to go through it first,
Yeah.
and you got to talk through it first. Like you can't think you know everything because no one gets a manual on how to live. No one gets a manual on how to be a father. No one gets a manual on how to be a friend. We're
Mm.
all learning from what we see. You feel me? So whatever our friends did to us, we do the same thing.
I
You
was
feel me?
scared though. I'm not going to hold you because it was like, she has been through every peak and valley, every hiccup. I'll be like, I need to come back and talk to you. And I could have had not talked to her in 6 months.
Hmm.
And I would be back on the couch.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I finally, it's like deeper than that because I'm like, damn, she was the person I always ran to. Now
Free.
I got it. I'm free.
Right. Right.
It's just a different feeling now.
It is a whole different feeling. I'm not free yet.
You'll get there.
I started therapy in 2015. I took a break in 2020. I had different therapists,
Okay.
right? So Leroy Ambrose
He's amazing.
was my first therapist, right? That was my brother. You feel me? Like I tell him all the time, I appreciate you. I appreciate you believing in me. You feel me?
Mm.
And giving me this radio station. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have it. You feel me? I wouldn't be
Wow.
here because he's the one
Wow.
that told me. You feel me? I'm gonna give you some homework
Wow.
and buy a journal, and I want you to write down. You feel me? Everything about your radio station.
Mm.
So he was able to distract me. You feel me from the pain and everything that I was about to feel. Hey Jordan, you okay? All right, okay. So got me to start the radio station, and he loved me, and he always told me that. You feel me? Like I appreciate you, and I got him to come to the radio station to give it out
Wow.
to other people, right? I think just some people just that's for white people. It's
Oh,
like
I've heard that too.
I'm like it can't just be for white people, right? It has to be for us. You feel me? Like,
Mhm.
and if we don't accept it, then we'll continue to lose because there's a lot of things we got to change in the way we receive and give love. Yes, ma'am. I don't know. Go get it. Right. So what? Yeah, that's the boss. Right. The boss is up. Accountability and punishment. Right. Accountability is not punishment. It's protection.
Mm.
Right. And if your circle can't correct you, they don't deserve access to you.
Oh, I agree. Because your real friends and your real people don't want you to not like be doing right.
How do you handle relapses mentally, emotionally, or spiritual?
Trying to think. You said emotionally. Say that again.
How do you handle relapses mentally, emotionally, or spiritually?
I think all three.
Mm.
What about you?
I definitely use all three.
Okay.
Hmm. Why is it important to surround yourself with people who hold you accountable during your healing journey? Why is it important to surround yourself with people that hold you accountable during your healing journey?
Because, like I said earlier, iron sharpens iron. So sometimes when you have your weak moments, like, is this shit worth it? And you feel like you need that extra oomph, you need that extra kick in the butt, like, okay, you got this, you can do this. Those people will surround themselves, they will be there for you. And I think about even our journey. It's been times when I would hop on the phone, text you randomly, like, yo, like, you good? Like, and I would give you a little pep talk, not even knowing that you need a pep talk.
I needed that. Cause like I said, and I'm not Jordan. I'm not knocking anybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at anyone, any one of my friends. More than anything, um, Jordan, I'm doing a podcast, baby. Yeah, your phone is upstairs. Go get it. She's the boss.
She is.
Just come in here and
Boss
just
lady.
run everything. Get a whole attitude. Um, my friends, and I'm not knocking anybody, right? The people that could hold me